Green flag is out. We're racing for Sauble Falls Tent and Trailer Park. Off and racing here at Sauble Speedway. Problems in the corner as we have got a car. Now 2 cars spun around. Looks like the number 7 of Derek Millman and the 17 of Mike Homewood, the other car. So
not sure Homewood was involved, but the 7 car will probably, it doesn't matter, 17 was running at the back. Anyway, the 7 car was the one to bring out the caution.
Lots of cars here tonight.
Yeah, this is a nice big field, but that makes it pretty difficult to work your way up. Keep an eye on the second row, outside second row, inside third row. 2 of the tougher cars here tonight.
25 laps. Green flag is out and we're racing. Off and racing here at Sauble Speedway with the Outlaw Midgets. Down the back chute we go. It's Mike Bradley in the lead. Mike Bradley looking pretty good right now. Trying to hold off the 18 of Jeff Blackburn, and Blackburn takes over top spot. Just like that, Blackburn is your new leader.
Blackburn's car all night, Jim, has been a couple of miles an hour faster than everybody else through the corner. Not necessarily down the straightaway, but through the corner, that car has been able to track better than anybody else.
It is Blackburn, then Mike Bradley in 53, and we've got the 77 of Nick Spiesz in third spot. Dave Bradley in the 15 trying to move up on Spiesz. Then it is the 98 of Kevin Spiesz. Now, Dave Bradley gets by Nick Spiesz and is looking at his brother, Mike Bradley. We got a car slowing down in the front chute. It's Glenn Raymond in the 78. Is he going to get off before everybody else gets by? And we are going to see the caution on the racetrack. Complete 21 laps to go. All brought to you by Sauble Falls Tent and Trailer Park. 18, Jeff Blackburn. 53, Mike Bradley. Number 15, Dave Bradley. And number 77, Nick Spiesz. Will lead them to green. It's out. We're racing. Off and racing. Jeff Blackburn gets away on Mike Bradley in that 53. Look at Dave Bradley. He went 3 wide through the corner, getting by the number 8 of Larry Lawson, and coming by, it is going to be 18 Blackburn that leads that.
Lawson, though, in the 8 car, Jim, was the one that had the best restart. For some reason, Spiesz and the other car in front of him, chain reaction banging into each other. Lawson dove to the bottom line and moved up 4 to 5 spots. Now we got a spin in turn 4, and that's going to bring out another caution. And that looked like a spin all by himself.
Down. Cook's Plumbing, Heating, Electric, GB Tel, Epic Racewear, and Crown Rust Control in Owen Sound. Looking for the green with 19 laps to go. Jeff Blackburn on the inside. On the outside it is Mike Bradley, then Dave Bradley, Larry Lawson, Nick Spiesz, Kevin Spiesz. Here we go. We're racing. Off and racing down the back chute now. It's 18, Jeff Blackburn, out front of the 53 of Mike Bradley. Mike Bradley, then we've got Dave Bradley, Larry Lawson, and Nick Spiesz in that 77. 46 now, Rob Harrison, then the 98 of Kevin Spiesz. Larry Lawson has fallen back, but right now, up front, it is the number 18 of Jeff Blackburn. Blackburn, your leader in second. It is Mike Bradley. Here comes Dave Bradley. Dave Bradley on the inside. About to take second place away from his brother, and he has got it. Dave Bradley up to second. Mike Bradley in third. Then Larry Lawson, followed by Nick Spiesz and the number 46 of Rob Harrison. At the front now, 18, Jeff Blackburn. Blackburn with about a 10-car lead over the number 15 right now of Dave Bradley.
Well, Jim, we were calling it all night. These are the two cars that we thought were cream of the crop, as is Mike Bradley, and then, of course, Spiesz in the 77 car. They just seem to be the four cars that were up at the front of the qualifiers throughout the night, and they continue to be so here, but boy, that 18 car is just laying down some seriously fast times tonight.
It is the 18 of Blackburn in second spot. We have got number 15, Dave Bradley. Now we got a new car, it looks like, in third spot, Mike Bradley. 71, battling it out right there. The 71 car, 77 of Nick Spiesz. Nick Spiesz now gets by Bradley. So Mike Bradley falls back to fourth spot, then Larry Lawson, Rob Harrison, and Kevin Spiesz. 14 laps in the books. It's Jeff Blackburn, your leader. Then we've got 18 of Blackburn out front, followed by 15 of Dave Bradley. Nick Spiesz in the 71, followed by Mike Bradley, Larry Lawson, Rob Harrison. And right now, nobody appears that they got anything for that number 18 of Jeff Blackburn.
And keeping an eye on that Mike Bradley car as the 53 orange and gray car starts to fall back into the field a little bit. It looks like the handling might be going away. In particular, watch that 53 car going through turn 3 and 4. It is bouncing. And that means the right front tire and the right rear tire are grabbing the pavement. So something is starting to let loose a little bit in that car. And unfortunately, that means he's falling back into the field a bit.
So it's Jeff Blackburn with 7 laps to go now. Dave Bradley in second, 77 of Nick Spiesz. He's in third spot. Then we got Mike Bradley, followed by Larry Lawson, Rob Harrison, Kevin Spiesz. Right now, 15. Dave Bradley. He's got a lot of ground to make up to catch Jeff Blackburn. The battle right now might be for second and a third spot, because 18 Blackburn, with 5 to go, has got a gigantic lead. It is Jeff Blackburn now coming up on lap traffic. Dave Bradley in the 18, second spot. Then we go back to 71, who's starting to reel in Dave Bradley. That is Nick Spiesz. Nick Spiesz is moving up on the number 15 of Dave Bradley. Bradley, not the big lead for second spot that he once had. Blackburn still the leader. Dave Bradley second. In third spot, 77, Nick Spiesz. Then Mike Bradley is next in the 53, followed by Larry Lawson, Kevin Spiesz, and Rob Harrison. There'll be 2 laps to go this time by for Jeff Blackburn. 2 to go. Blackburn, then Dave Bradley, followed by Nick Spiesz, Mike Bradley, and Larry Lawson. White flag about to fly here. There's 1 lap to go for Jeff Blackburn. Blackburn, 1 to go. Dave Bradley in second. Nick Spiesz in third. Now into 3 out of 4 down the front for the checkered flag and the win. And his 4th of the night. It is Blackburn. Jeff Blackburn wins it. Dave Bradley for second. For third, Nick Spiesz, followed by Mike Bradley, Kevin Spiesz, Rob Harrison, Larry Lawson, Keela Sample, and 72 of Millman. So what a night for Jeff Blackburn, picking up his 4th win, Dave.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough night to beat. 1 more to go in the Can-Am Midget, and boy, you don't have but one of those nights in your lifetime that work out like that. It means mechanically you had a great night. It means you nailed the setup. A lot of the credit has to go to the crew. All right, we got the top 3 at the start-finish line. We'll get a chance to talk to all 3 of them. Well, something I mentioned, Jeff, was there's another guy by the name of Jeff. His name was Ribberty. He never lost at Sauble Speedway. Is it the name?
It could be. I don't know. Could be that. Could be a lot of other things. A little bit of luck and talent. But, yeah, this was fun today. It's not my car. It's the president's car. He gave me a ride this weekend, and because I was up here racing the Can-Am. So I hopped in it, and we made a good run of it. That's for sure.
You did. Now, what about the Can-Am? What do you think you got for them tonight with that?
I'm gonna go back and get some water in me and have a little rest for sure. And yeah, hopefully we can do the same thing, touch wood, in the Can-Am race. So.
All right. Do you know any of the sponsors on the car?
Honestly, I should. That's kind of my job. I know Dayco, Redline, Falcon. And obviously, Diane and Tommy, who gave me this ride, and the Outlaw Midgets. And obviously, the fans are coming out. I always appreciate you guys.
All right, give them a nice round of applause. Hey, I haven't seen you for a while, my friend. All right, so let me get this right. You get a weekend off from Pinty's series. You don't have to talk, so, well, of course you go to a racetrack.
Why not, right? You got to come out and see if you know what you're talking about sometimes. But, yeah, the car was really, really good. I tightened it up just before the feature, and I think I went just a titch too much. That's what cost us. But I have to send out a huge, huge thank you to my brother, my dad, my mom. While I was out east in Newfoundland with the Pinty series, this car, last race, came off on the back of a tow truck being cradled. It was that messed up. So they worked really, really hard to put it back together. I get to show up and get the glory, but big, big hats off to them. Hats off to all our sponsors, too, RBM Carriers, Ambient, HVAC Designs, Stickers and Scuffs Podcasts. We have Dayco Power Sports on board. The series sponsors, Falcon Fire, Canadian Tire, and Innisfil. Everybody makes it happen, right? And, it takes a small army to put a car even this big out on the racetrack. But, thanks to my wife, my kids, they're in the crowd here today. And, first and foremost, my brother's a champion for even getting this car back out in one piece. And as fast as it is, I mean, it's a rocket ship.
You need to come out of your shell. You're really quiet. All right, go back, get a picture with your car. Come on over here, Nick. So tell me about how this deal all comes together. First of all, I'm getting constant notes from Kevin. Dave, there's a car you should buy. There's a car you should buy. Is this the car I should buy? Is that what you're driving?
Yeah, I'd say so. The thing's hooked up out there. Like, it takes corners like nobody else. It's awesome.
So where did it come from?
This car's had a long list of drivers. Originally, I think it was Mike Westwood made this. And then there was like other drivers that had it. And then another guy in the club, I actually bought it off him, and then he got another car, and it worked out, I guess.
It did. Do you want to say thanks to anybody for sponsorship? Thanks to get you here.
Yeah. First off, I'd love to thank Kurt. Last race at Varney, this car was in pieces just like Dave's, and he and I worked on this car at nights and got her back together. But other than that, I got Jackson, Bud Ryer, all the club sponsors, my wife and kids. They couldn't come today, but hopefully tomorrow. So, yeah.
Congratulations. Great run tonight. Third spot in a tough field for the Outlaw Midgets tonight.